apologize to Dad Challenge Podcast. No. Do I need to apologize to the Dad Challenge Podcast and Radiant Britt? So we're going to talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa, your favorite problematic housewife, and today we're going to be reading some of the comments on my last video because, oh boy, a lot of them are pretty juicy, pretty crazy, and we got a few things to talk about and follow up on when it comes to my last video. If you didn't see that, I will link it down below. I was wrong about Alicia Dougherty. I went through all of our text messages, why I made that video, and why I was deciding that the Dougherty Dozen is not what I thought they were. The comment section was popping on that video, okay? One of the comments that I saw quite a few times was that I needed to apologize to Radiant Britt and DCP. So Radiant Britt and DCP ended up sharing my video and talking about it, which I kind of expected because they are full Dougherty Dozen commentary creators. They have been talking about her for a while, so I'm not surprised that they did speak about my video. But what I am surprised is both of their reactions to my video and what they had to say. I was pleasantly surprised on what they had to say about me, about the video. So we're going to get into all that, and we're going to read some of these comments because after DCP shared my video and talked about it, a lot of his fans came bum rushing my comments to tell me about myself. And we're just going to talk about it. Keep in mind that historically, the anti-mommy vloggers have not liked me. If you're new to my channel and you have no idea who I am and you only happened upon this stuff because of DCP and Radiant Britt, I was an avid, anti-mommy vlogger. Okay? And I had a lot of criticisms of Radiant Britt and the Dad Challenge podcast. Very much on the Dad Challenge podcast. And one of the things that gets me with this whole you need to apologize thing, apologize for what? I didn't do anything to Britt or DCP. There are other criticisms that I had of the Dad Challenge podcast that I still stand by. Why would I apologize to Josh? I still don't agree with a lot of his tactics and the things that he says. I was wrong about Alicia Dougherty, but I didn't do anything to either of those creators to say that I need to apologize to them. And neither of them are expecting an apology from me or expected one. They were both pretty chill and, was this was her opinion and is what it is. So why any of their fans feel the need to come tell me about myself and how I need to apologize when they themselves don't expect an apology literally makes no sense to me. And that is where toxic stan culture comes in. Some of these people are such hardcore fans of these creators on YouTube. It's they can't handle it when anyone criticizes their favorite creator or influencer. And I deal with this so much. I deal with this all the time on TikTok when I talk about Michaela Nogueira. If you guys want a video on her, I'd be happy to because I can't stand that bitch. But her fans rush my comments to come flip out. It's you don't even know these creators. You don't know them. They don't know you. Why you feel the need to attack people in comment sections over them, I just will never understand. Can't relate. Let's go through some of these comments. Ooh, this one's good. While not a fan of mommy bloggers, are you any better? You are leaking ends info too. The adult thing to do is keep your mouth shut. You're a housewife with a fuzzy mic you most likely got off Amazon, commentating from a spare bedroom. Do you suddenly think you're Fox News? The fact that they're using Fox News, very telling. Sit down, tend to the kid you said you had, and get some dignity. This is so unhinged and immature. Now, thanks to this video, other channels are talking about these kids and the situation even more. Was it worth it? Will these views help with your rent this month? Wow. This person is very angry. Ozzy boy, why are you so angry at me? The misogyny of this comment is literally like spilling out. Like the vibes are just coming off of the screen. First of all, my channel over here has no impact on anything. People have been talking about Dougherty Dozen, the kids, and Alicia Dougherty for years, and they will continue to do so, just whether or not I'm talking about them. Also, I didn't leak any info about N. I literally blocked anything out that was personal or I felt that shouldn't be shared. I literally put what Alicia said about Shauna, and I tried to block out as much as I could about N. And you're not a fan of mommy bloggers, but what? You're a fan of DCP? If you're a fan of DCP, then you don't seem to care about him talking about kids and moms. So why are you coming to attack me in my comments? Like, move along, peasant. That's another thing that I got a lot is I'm just doing this for money. You guys, even if I was doing this for money, which there would be nothing wrong with it because every creator on here that talks about mommy vloggers makes money. Radiant Britt makes money, the DCP makes money, and they make a hell of a lot more money than I fucking do. Okay, I make pennies on here, and I've been gone for a year. So, and there's nothing wrong with making money for your videos. That's not why I'm doing it. This is a hobby. And if I make money on the side in my content, great. But I could talk about a million other things that will get me views and money as well. I talk about the things on my channel that I care about and I'm passionate about and feel that need to be said and have an open discussion about. So I'm so tired of the stupid fucking comments. You're just doing this for money. Like, get fucked. So your issue is Josh being a bully or being misogynistic. I don't give a fuck how he calls out nasty, abusive people. Maybe you should worry how these people, family vloggers, exploit, abuse, and manipulate their children. Also, it's not mom shaming to call out bad parents. Josh calls out moms, dads, and anyone else who does this shit. Cece and Josh are still friends, as well as many other creators that are friends with him. We should be applauding what Josh is doing. Here's the thing. I have no issue whatsoever with educating people on the dangers of child exploitation, online safety, and all of that stuff. My original issue with DCP was he wasn't just doing that. He was also shaming and talking about moms who barely even showed their kids. Love Meg stopped putting her kids online way long ago, and he continued to make videos about her. And his videos had nothing to do with child exploitation. He was literally making parodies of her, talking about her makeup, all of this stuff. He would talk about mommy vloggers that were not really problematic. They were just famous and got a lot of views. And they were barely showing their kids. You know, like Brianna Kay, he talked about her miscarriage. I have tons of videos that I have done on the things that DCP does to moms. And I understand his position on family vlogging. I totally get that. But he was not, for a while, he was not just sticking to that. Okay? Even Radiant Britt stepped away from the DCP, and they have similar viewpoints on mommy vloggers. But Radiant Britt did multiple videos talking about her issues with DCP. A lot of the criticism that is given to the DCP is valid. Just because he's calling out child exploitation does not mean that he can do no wrong. Like, that's not the way it works. You can like a creator, you can like their message, but you can also say, hey, like, I don't agree with how you're going about this. And that is the thing that DCP fans like can't seem to understand the concept of. It's either you support DCP or you're the enemy. It's like, no, there's an in-between. There's a middle ground. There's a gray area. And for some reason, DCP fans cannot understand that we can agree on some of the things that he says, but not agree with him and the way he goes about it. Like, it's not that serious. He doesn't even fucking care. Okay. He literally said in his video, he does not care if people criticize him. Now, I do think he used to care. But he definitely seems to have like chilled out with like trying to go after every single person who doesn't like him. This person said, she's not sorry. I swear she did this for attention to her page. These are the kind of comments that just, I'm like, you're stupid. Every fucking creator wants attention to their page. Every creator wants views. Every creator wants to grow their channel. Like, that fucking comment is stupid. You're fucking stupid. You're an idiot. Goodbye. Oh, and thank you for giving me the attention that I'm so desperately craving. Sock account. Laugh my ass off. This isn't money for her, but I've already had 3 ad breaks pop up, 2 of which she programmed so that I couldn't skip them. She's making damn sure she gets those AdSense, huh? Shaking my damn head. Again, why is it okay for DCP to make money? Why is it okay for everyone else to make money on this fucking app, but I can't? I'm wrong for putting ads in my video, which, by the way, I don't place my own ads anymore. YouTube came out with this new ad optimizer, so I don't decide what ads go where, okay? Just so you know. Don't talk about shit that you don't know about, okay? Goodbye. This comment was really interesting. I think you and Britt both have good intentions. I watch both of y'all. I appreciate people like you who stand up for the mom, as being a mom is hard. I like Britt because she's a no BS kind of gal. I took my kids off socials when someone stole our photos and pretended to be us. It scared him. People are weird. I'm sorry you went through so much as well. Glad you're back though. Thank you, American honey. That is the kind of stuff that does freak me out and has changed my mind about putting kids online, because there are so many freaking weirdos out there who steal your kids' pictures, use your stuff against you, stalk your children. Like, it's fucking weird and creepy. Like, why are there so many creeps? There was an extremely unhinged person in my comments talking shit about me and to me, and also talking shit about Britt. Like, this is the weird, unhinged behavior of some of these people online. Why would you waste your precious time watching Britt's dumbass? She is the most pathetic excuse for a creator. Now she's one I can absolutely assure nobody likes or really cares. If she would disappear, it wouldn't matter. Nobody. She is legit a waste of space in the social media world. In all caps. Some of these people who get online and come in the comments and are like raging, like, get help. Like, literally. You need fucking help. Kind of stuff that I don't agree with. How does this woman get stopped? I'm pretty sure her leaking all this info should be reported to CPS. And if I was N's mom, I would take this right to the courthouse and start exposing her for the rat that she is. Listen, I understand that people are upset, okay? But I will never agree with all of these comments in here saying she needs to be reported to CPS. No, that's not okay. There's one thing to do commentary and to give your opinion, but when you start reporting people to CPS, no. First of all, it doesn't fucking do anything, okay? And also, CPS is a very corrupt system. Trust me that you don't want people's kids to end up in the CPS system. No matter how bad you think Alicia is, or any of these parents, I can guarantee that being in the system is a whole lot worse, okay? Look into CPS and how fucking corrupt and just, there's a rabbit hole to go down, okay? I would never want to contact CPS unless it was like something like physical, like horrible thing, you saw something, but it's like, no. CPS is not a good system in the first place. So stop doing that. I thought I was going crazy when I couldn't get on board with DCP. I could get why people loved him. He is nasty and toxic. Right. I think she says, I couldn't get why people loved this guy. Right. And the thing is, like, just because he has a good message Doesn't mean that everyone is going to like him, like his delivery, like how he talks about women. It's crazy to me that 90% of his audience is women. They don't care that he's talking about their makeup, their Botox. Like, all of that can be left out of his commentary. It's not necessary to attack all of these moms' looks on a daily basis. Not to mention other things that he has done, like supporting going real life on people. It takes things too far sometimes. Like, I just feel like all of that could be left out. I hope there's an apology video coming soon from you. You supported the exploiters and now only came to your senses. Listen, I appreciate Josh sharing my video. I appreciate Radiant Britt. I appreciate both of them being super chill about me and the video. I really liked Britt's video. I think she did a really good job talking about it. I also appreciate that she was like, it doesn't matter when I put this video out, because that's another thing people were questioning. DCP, I'm never going to fully agree with what he does. Like, I'm not, and that's okay. Why are we not allowed to disagree as creators? Fans, I feel like, fuel so much drama, and it's like, you guys, you don't have to watch me. You can watch DCP. You don't have to be on my channel if you don't like what I have to say, but I don't owe anyone an apology. There's still videos that I've made about him that I stand by what I said. I'm not just taking it all back because I was wrong about Alicia Dougherty. That's not the way it works. I still feel like a lot of the videos that are made, I'm not just talking about DCP, I'm saying in the anti-mommy vlogger community in general, a lot of the videos about these moms and kids turned into exploiting the kids and putting out their personal business and talking about it and spreading it all over the internet. There's a lot of criticism in the anti-mommy vlogger community that is valid. But as I said in my last video, my mind has changed on a few things, and I can see some of the points that people make. As far as the timing of my video, I left for a year. I was thinking about when I was going to make this video a very long time ago. A bunch of stuff ended up happening, which, if you haven't seen my video, why I left YouTube, you can watch that, and it will explain why I left YouTube. So when I came back and I was going to make a video about the Jenkins, I felt like I needed to update my audience on how I feel, what happened with Alicia, my mindset, and how it has changed. That's literally it. Oh, I also appreciate Snarky Bish sharing my video and doing commentary on it. I will leave all of these people's channels down below. You probably watch them all, but yeah, I thought she really did a good video on the situation too. And I actually laughed at Snarky Bish's video because she had like, the thumbnail was Alicia with like a giant fucking pickle in her mouth. Like, what was that, you guys? The video of Alicia trying that fucking razzle dizzle dazzle blue pickle in like a lingerie top, I was just like, what is happening? Why the fuck would she do a video like that? I was literally laughing. That is the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, don't do that. Do not put lingerie on, come on YouTube and shove a giant pickle in your mouth. Please don't. Thank you to everyone in the comments who was really supportive and understanding and like was willing to hear my side on things. I appreciate all of you. I still feel like the anti-mommy vlogger community is extremely toxic. Like, a lot of it is just very hateful and nasty. You can educate people and you can talk about things without being super angry and hateful and just saying the most vile things. I also wanted to talk about Radiant Britt and DCP when it comes to the Emily Kaiser situation, because they both did videos talking about Emily Kaiser and the tragic passing away of her 3-year-old son in their pool. And I kind of wanted to show some of the differences, because Radiant Britt did a video saying like, this is not the time. Stop talking about how she could have done this. It's her fault, blah, blah, blah. Like, I actually really appreciated Radiant Britt's video on Emily Kaiser. But DCP did a video talking about pool safety, criticizing the parents. And I feel like when you just lost a child, it's not the time. Like, that is some of the things that DCP does that I don't agree with. I don't think anyone should be making videos about her and her family and child and talk about like how it was her fault and all of this stuff. Like, a time and a place. And I feel like when somebody has lost a child, it's the most tragic and traumatic and horrible thing somebody can go through as a parent. It's like, do we really need to make videos calling her out while she's grieving? It's just things like that I just don't agree with. I just don't. And I probably never will, but I do see some of the things, okay? Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.